Hey everybody, today on the Backcountry Tailor we're going to be looking at the whip stitch. The name of the whip stitch kind of describes what it does. The thread whips around the edge of the cloth. It's great for finishing raw edges on the inside of garments. It's also good for attaching things like pocket flaps to the outside of your coats. Okay, let's take a look at the whip stitch. You can see I've got this piece of fabric here and it has a raw edge to it. And if we're going to leave that raw edge maybe on the inside of the seam, we don't want that to unravel. So you can use a whip stitch to prevent that from happening. So you simply come in a little back from the edge and you simply take your thread and go underneath over that edge and come up and pull it, and you can see how that thread whips over that edge. So again, you've come up from the top, you want to go from the underneath side and come up and pull it tight, and you can see how those stitches are just lapping over the edge of the fabric, and that's going to prevent it from raveling. This is very useful on like linen fabric that frays very easily. This is a worsted wool and it frays also. So you just whip around the edge of that fabric, and you can see that's what that looks like. You can also use the whip stitch if you're wanting to join two pieces of fabric together. Say you had maybe a pocket flap that you're wanting to join here. You get it in place where you're wanting it, and you simply come up through all the layers of your fabric, and you simply go over the edge of this and catch your bottom piece of fabric and come back up through all the layers of the fabric. As you pull that tight, you see it makes that loop. You just pull it tight, and then you're going to continue, go down through your bottom layer right beside your piece that you're attaching, and then you come back up through all of the layers, catching this piece that you're attaching, and pull it tight. And you just continue that process until you have attached the piece that you're wanting to attach. And you can see that once it's joined there, makes a nice strong joint, and the two pieces of fabric are now joined together. So that's two uses for the whip stitch. Okay, that's a look at the whip stitch. Very useful stitch. Okay guys, thank you for joining me today on the Backcountry Tailor. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and be sure to subscribe to my channel for updates on future videos. Thanks.